Legend Total War here, and today we've got a Rating Your Doomstack video covering a Clan Scryer Packmaster Doomstack going up against Windrioth, so Wood Elves, where they've got a really strong army sitting inside the tree settlement and of course the tree garrison, so nearly 2 full stacks to deal with here. Now, under normal circumstances, attacking Athelloren is always such a pain in the ass, so finding Doomstacks that are really good at handling this could really help your campaign out quite a bit. Now, of course, this is not a convenient army to recruit. It will take you a while to recruit a ton of Packmasters, but at the same time, this guy has not specifically spammed one trait. He has made note of it, and I looked at there was about 3 disciplined ones in there, and the rest are just random traits. But it's really useful that he actually renamed them. Now, in addition to that, it's not at full strength, but that's because it would have taken that much attrition just moving from like here to there. So I'm not going to hold that against him, and plus we do have regeneration, so we're going to get that back. We also have starving, no food. So we're going to have -10 leadership, but these guys being heroes, they should be okay. Anyway, let's just jump in here and see how well it can do. But yeah, one of the most difficult things that you can do in Total War Warhammer is invade Athelloren. The Wood Elves, while not being a strong race on the campaign map, are very difficult to actually eliminate as the AI, because they just sit in their tree settlements and you usually have to bring overwhelming force to attack them because they rush at you, and they're kind of difficult to cheese. So what I've found is that hero spam armies do seem to work particularly well, because they're just not particularly good at dealing with them. Now this guy here is not needed. He was just attached to the army, I think, just for the extra campaign movement range. So we can either leave him hidden, or just withdraw him from the battlefield. If we withdraw him from the battlefield, we'll lose a little bit of balance of power. Probably not enough to count though. So what I'm going to do is just stay here just for now, and let's just see what they get up to first. Are they going to rush at us, or are they going to take a defensive position? Because there's a lot of Way Watchers in this army. What are they doing? Talon of Kurnos, okay. Alright, so what we could do, who's got the highest missile resistance? Okay, this guy's got 37%. Wait. Which one had 37%? This one's 35. Okay. What we could do with him, yeah, because he's also really fast, we could go and waste their ammo. Another option is simply just like... Well, really, wasting their ammo is the best option. When you're going up against Wood Elves and they just sit up there, you just should do it. Because it doesn't take that long. And because they've got such high range, it actually makes them really inaccurate against like small targets like this. And I know that a Brood Horror is technically a large target, but because of their speed and then they're like on the smaller end, they really should have like a medium size, the small, medium, and large. Because there's a big difference between a horse and like a Hell Pit Abomination, both of which considered large. So I would classify this as more of a medium-sized opponent. We've also got this. But yeah, if the enemy's just gonna do this to you, just let them. Because yeah, if we charge head first, right into the center of this, we will lose. 100%. There's very few armies that you can build where you can attack a Wood Elf army like this head on and not get absolutely wrecked. Just because there's so much armor piercing physical damage. Basically, yeah, I can't even think of a single legendary lord that can handle that. Let's get him out of there and cycle somebody else in. So you can just come back here and have a bit of a rest. And who else has got some missile resistance? 35. Alright, here you go. And that way he'll just get some regen while it's going on. But once we've taken out all their ammo, we could essentially just go attack them head on. Although it would be better to eat their flanks first. I'm going to waste every last one of their ammo, just this first group here. Because then we can start using the wolf summons to chase after the other archers. Because if I send a wolf arch, what's it called, the wolf rat at them right now, just going to instant die before they get close. Legend, I would have preferred it if you did this battle without cheesing. Oh, please, the whole army is a cheese build. What do you expect? Fucking kamikaze into a hail of missiles? That's not how you're supposed to use it. You know, we are taking some damage here. But basically, it's going to be very difficult for us to catch up to their archers. Even if we were just rushing at them. We're technically faster than them, but they'll just put other units in our way, bog us down, they'll just keep shooting us because they can fire while moving. And at close range, and while we've got 20 of our guys here, they'll hit us pretty hard. Right, you move back now. Right, I'm just going to have these two stay back over here. And we're going to start moving. Alright, as for you, you can withdraw from the battlefield. I just don't want to risk you getting killed. I'm not going to pay attention to you. And let's start moving around here. These two, just, you can stay over here until you're fully recovered. I'll bring them in at the back end of the battle. So first thing we want to do now is eat their sides. Eat their flanks. Alright. Oh, that looks tasty. Let's go kill the tree man. Nice and slow. So this is kind of weird. They don't really want to engage with us. But yeah, their slowest units can't keep us away. See, now at least the wolf rats can get close. They're not going to do a ton of damage, but it's better than nothing. Still a lot of enemies with ammo there, though. Still a death trap even if we charge into there. Still so many Way Watchers. Yeah, if we can take out their slow tanky stuff first, that'd be good. Alright, there's some Way Watchers. Let's see if I can catch up to that one. If these wolf rats can go up ahead. So that it's blocking the shots for us, that'd be good. But still, let's pop this down here. Cut off their escape. Because yeah, once the Way Watchers are in combat with some wolf rats, they're actually really bad in melee. That's it. Let's keep them away while we eat their units. Good stuff. Could use a nuke, but I'd like to go through this battle without it. Because we don't. This isn't a Clan Scryer Doomstack. We don't want Clan Scryer's ability to overshadow the power of these the pack masters. Come on, guys. They might have been safer with the other group. Now we're going over here. Yeah, they're totally fine. That's it, just get them off the battlefield there. This is going really well so far. Minimal damage. And we've already taken out a lot of really powerful units. And we still have heaps of summons left. Make sure you finish them off. Kind of annoying how you have to wait so long before you can actually issue a command for them. That's it. To be my pets. That's it. Just as much as possible, keep these Weight Watchers busy while the pack does their thing. We've also got these shot collars, but I mean they're good. It's just this very micro-intensive skill to use, especially when there's like 20 of them. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that actually. Alright, they should be okay to stay there for a little bit. It's not going to do anything, I don't know, I just got the ability. It's actually better off not to use it, because it reduces their magic resistance, but we're not really doing any magic attack, so... Don't need it that much. And this is where these guys actually get the leg up on just regular brood horrors. Oh no, yeah, you should just stay in there. It's just all the summons. It's not there to do damage, but just to annoy them. And soak up damage. Which clan rats are better at doing it, but clan rats are nowhere near as fast as these guys. Oh man, I'd love to just drop a nuke in there, but like I said, I don't want this to be about Clan Scryer. Okay, I think we just did a ton of damage to them here. Definitely should use the Tormentor Sword more. Just gotta wait until they're actually in range. There's no way I'm going to catch up to them. But we could run them away. Come on! Accept the order. Let's get him out of here.
Smartest Packmaster! War Beast Trainer! Me best, see?
Okay, that's all going pretty well there.
Escape and flight! Me and Alpha!
Good, they're not shooting us too much here. It's a good thing we wasted as much ammo as we did. It would have been better technically to waste all of their ammo, but I didn't want to waste everyone's time here, and I didn't think we needed to do that. This is going well enough that we just didn't need to waste all their ammo. They get a little bit of damage in there. Just a little bit. Right, let's try to get into these Weight Watchers. Might even be better to put the shot collar on the wolves. Alright, you guys can come in now. Got absolute crazy shit going on here. Now, under normal circumstances, I hate if my battle turned into this much of a mess, but it actually really benefits us here because they're the ones with all the missile units, and we're tearing them to pieces. Fucking nuts. Love it. Some of our units are starting to take a bit of damage. Killing that dragon would be really good for balance of power. God, that was nuts.
Smartest Packmaster. Pack obeys me, yes. Packmaster.
Still got some summons left.
Total control. Need 'em on pack. They obey. Alpha Rat. Packmaster. Alpha Rat. Beasts cower tremble. Me and
Basically, now I just want to get the summons down to increase our balance of power, so that we can get the army losses on them
submit to me, mate.
to some extent.
Hornet Rat's will. War Beast hunger. Packmaster.
Jeez, I'm just about out of summons.
Smartest Packmaster. Hero of War Beasts.
Wood elves, they are tough. No doubt about it. They're tough motherfuckers.
Packmaster. Packmaster. Heal these pets.
And there's the army losses.
Me best. See?
Took a bit of damage, but considering what we were going up against, I think this went really well. And I definitely could have fought it a lot better. And we got a heroic victory. Nice. So, how would I rate this? I'd probably give it 9.5 out of 10. Because considering the other 10 out of 10s that I've gotten, most of them were very easy to use. Like, for example, the Knights of Torqueval Doomstack. We could have just gone straight in and attacked right away. Wouldn't have needed to waste any ammo. Just attack, move, and then you don't have to do anything else. Really easy. And we would have gotten maybe even a better result. Same thing with the Lawmaster stack, I think, to some extent. And the Crushing Noble Doomstack. Funny how all these 10 out of 10s were high elf ones. Or the... or even the Pompous stack would have routed half of these units straight away, and we could have just used so much magic to screw them around. So I'd probably give this 9.5 out of 10, just because, although it is very, very strong, it does require a little bit of know-how to understand exactly how the strengths of the Brood Horrors actually work. Because it's not... like, the Brood Horror is oftentimes compared to the Hell Pit Abomination, right? And why I think the Hell Pit is not as good as the Brood Horror is because the Brood Horror is smaller, which is actually a strength. In a game where there's loads of missile units, size is actually a weakness. I mean, just look at the Giants. They're faster than Hell Pit Abominations, which means they can get in and out of combat really quickly. And they're not as derpy as Hell Pit Abominations. They can actually have just as much mass and pull out of combat just as well. So they've got a lot of strengths over Hell Pit Abominations. And I think if you use them properly, they can actually beat Hell Pit Abominations. Anyway, that's this one done. Yeah, you got not enough food. I'm going to rate that as 9.5 out of 10. Really enjoyed that army, so thanks for sending that in. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this one. I know that some of you are a bit sick of hero spam armies, but here's the thing. If you're sick of seeing a hero spam army, send me in an army that's not a hero spam. Most of the Doomstacks sent in to me are hero spams, because they're the most likely to be Doomstacks. Anyway, that's the end of this one. Appreciate you guys, and I'll see you next time, fuckers. Bye.